The Scottish Shindig, the best in Scottish dance music and song.
Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the Shindig. Looking forward to a couple of hours of great music and some songs, and no doubt some nonsense as well. So sit back and get ready to tap your feet or get up and dance. It's up to you. We'll get going just shortly. And we're off to a great start with Ian McPhail and the Deal's Conundrum. Well, that's a great way to start a show. The Deal's Conundrum from Ian McPhail, and of course that's from one of my favourite albums, but The Pride of Edinburgh, and a good one to start with. And we'll take a wee bit easier now with Colin Dewar and his Scottish Dance Band before we get into the requests, and it's a set of Gaelic waltzes. lovely selection from Colin Dewar and his Scottish dance band of Gaelic Waltzes, and that's from his album, it's a wee while back, At the Argyll Arms Hotel, and a great selection it was too. I hope you're all enjoying that, and many of you rose to the challenge that I put out to see what new things we could get to hear. And first off, we've got Rose Powell, and Rose asks, can you please play the Edinburgh Mixture or Balmoral Strathspey? Thank you for keeping us all happy. Well, Rose, the first choice we've got here is Scott Band and his Scottish dance band with the Edinburgh Mixture. And that was, of course, Scott Band and the Scottish dance band with the Edinburgh Mixture. And that was for Rose Powell. I hope you enjoyed that selection, Rose. And, of course, you can hear Scott and his Vinyl Vault every Thursday at 6 p.m. Well, the next request comes from Joanne Renton. And Joanne asked for a waltz of A Lifetime by Michael English. Unfortunately, I don't have that one, Joanne. But I'm going to play one that you enjoyed before, and it comes from Louise Morrissey, and it's a track called Sleeve Them On.
The holidays
was Louise Morrissey with Sleeves Now On, and that was for Joanne. Sorry I didn't have Michael English, and to you as well, Brenda. I know you're a fan of Michael English. However, I hope you enjoyed that one. And next on to Mary Kemp, and Mary Kemp asked for Stuart Anderson and the Orange Blossom Special, if possible, please. Well, I think this is maybe the track you're thinking on, because I can't find a recording of Stuart doing the Orange Blossom Special in this list, but here he is with a hoedown for Mary Kemp. Well, I think that was faster than the Orange Blossom Special. That was a hoedown for Mary Kemp from Stuart Anderson, and that was from some time ago, but a great recording nonetheless. And it's on to another request, and this one comes, of course, from Bill and Marie, otherwise known as the Gruesome Twosome, and they say, "Hello Andy, hope you're all well. Could you please play The Gay Gordons by Jimmy Shan Jr. Many thanks and keep up the good work." Well, of course, and this is for Bill and Marie and everyone tuned in. It's Jimmy Shan Jr. with A Gay Gordons. Well, that was a fine selection from Jimmy Shan Jr. for The Gay Gordons, and that was for Bill and Marie, the Gruesome Twosome. And I'm going to say that was moving on for A Gay Gordons, but great stuff nonetheless from Jimmy Shan Jr. And we're going to have a wee holiday, and we're heading abroad to Scandinavia to hear from some great guys. Mogan's Backyard Odd and Hallis, Ryder Dal and Soren Bree here with a medley of waltzes in the continental style, and it's a lovely track. Well, outstanding. That last tune in the medley is Indifference, and to play it without all those variations takes quite a bit, and to put those variations in is just outstanding. So great stuff from Morgan's Backyard, Odan Hallis, Ryder Dahl, and Soren Bree, and I hope you enjoyed your wee holiday there, because the next track brings us back to Scotland, and it's a request from Elizabeth White. But I've got to disappoint you slightly, Elizabeth, but I don't think you're going to be totally disappointed. You asked for Graham Mackay and Hector the Hero, or his Neil Gow's lament on the death of his second. Well, we had both those last week, and I don't have Graham playing Hector the Hero, but I do have Graham playing a big favourite on the show, and it needs no other introduction other than to say, here's Graham Mackay, and no prizes for sending in the title. Well, a lovely rendition of Highland Cathedral from Graham Mackay and Muireann Cool. I think is the pronunciation of the second name there. And that was for Elizabeth White. And the next track is just a great track. It comes from Arthur Spink and an album I remember getting many years ago on Old Things Called Cassettes. And it's a set of funky hornpipes. Well, a great set from Arthur Spink. That was a set of funky hornpipes, and the first one was a Harvest Home hornpipe, followed by, of course, the high level hornpipe, and just a great arrangement. Just always good to hear that one. And we're on to the next request, and it comes from. Sorry, I've lost the place here. Yes, Angela Gilfillan, and she asked for the Black Bear or Villa Fjord, please, and I have Villa Fjord in a medley from the Shetland Fiddlers Society for you, Angela, and everyone else, so I hope you enjoy this one. Well, that was a great set from the Shetland Fiddlers Society, and it was a selection of tunes. The first one, Hera Boys, and the first one was the Shetland Fiddlers Society. The second one's Hera Boys and Villa Fjord, and there's a third one. That was for Angela Gilfillan. Well, the next one is a request, and it comes from Cyril Thompson. Cyril, I think you must read my mind sometimes, because you pick stuff that's very similar to what I would pick. And you've asked for, could you have Tom Orr and his band playing The Man That Shot the Windmill? And of course you can. A great track here from Tom Orr and the band for Cyril Thompson and everyone tuned in, The Man That Shot the Windmill. Well, outstanding as always. That was Tom Orr and his band with The Man That Shot the Windmill, and that was for Cyril Thompson. A great selection, that. Well, the next tune isn't a request as such, but I'm going to play it for Marissa Bryce because Marissa put me onto this one last week. And some of you, I'm not in the habit of playing stuff 2 weeks in a row. I'm not even in the habit of playing it 2 months in a row. However, I thought this was a lovely track that I hadn't heard before, and many of you probably weren't tuned in last week for obvious reasons. So I'm going to play it this week, and I hope you enjoy it. It's another Ian McPhail track, but it's in a different style altogether than we're used to from Ian, and it's a track called Tribute to Danny McPhail. Well, a lovely arrangement to well-known tunes there, but the whole track is a tribute to Danny McPhail, and that was Ian McPhail and his Scottish dance band in a manner we don't perhaps hear him doing too often, but more power to his elbow. That was lovely. And the next track is a request, and it comes from Douglas Watson. Could I get somebody, or anybody, singing The Rambling Rover, please? Well, we have the Inverness maestro Ronnie Ross for you, Douglas, up there in Stornoway, and here he is with The Rambling Rover.
Oh, the sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, fae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over and together we'll face the world. I have roamed through all the nations, delight in all creation, enjoyed a wee sensation where the company did prove kind. But when parting was no pleasure, I've drunk another measure to the good friends that we treasure, for they're always in our mind. Oh, the sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, fae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over and together we'll face the world. I have roamed through all the nations, delight in all creation, enjoyed a wee sensation where the company did prove kind. But when parting was no pleasure, I've drunk another measure to the good friends that we treasure, for they're always in our minds. Oh, the sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, fae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over and together we'll face the world. If you're bent with arthritis, your bowels have got colitis, you've got galloping mollifitis, and you're thinking it's time you died. You've been a man of action, while you're lying there in traction, you may gain some satisfaction, thinking, well, at least I tried. Oh, the sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, fae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over and together we'll face the world. Oh, the sober men in plenty, drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, fae Orkney down to Dover. We'll roam the country over and together we'll face the world. We'll roam the country over and together we'll face the world.
Well, a great track from Ronnie Ross, and that was The Rambling Rover. And that was for Douglas Watson. Hope you enjoyed that rendition, Douglas, or maybe even singing along or playing along with your box. And the next track comes from Fintan Stanley, a big favourite of mine. Fintan's now in, I think it's the Boston area of the States, but obviously an Irishman originally, and here he is with a St Patrick's Day medley. And just in case anybody heard Radio Scotland recently, Fintan Stanley didn't write the Bluebell Polka. Anyway, here he is with St Patrick's Day medley. Well, the great Fintan Stanley with a medley of Irish tunes there, and that's from his album On Tour, and a great album it is as well. And if there are any country fans out there, country style fans out there, Fintan's daughter is Lisa Stanley, the well-known singer and performer, a talented family. Well, the next track is a request, and it comes from Elizabeth Mann, and Elizabeth asks, can you please play track 16 from the Cullivo band Hairst Blinks CD? Thank you. Well, I hope I've got the right one here. It certainly says track 16, and it's a set of reels from the Cullivo band for Elizabeth and everyone tuned in. Well, a great set from the Cullivo band, and that was a set of reels. The track's entitled Bottom of the Punch Bowl, but I didn't hear that particular tune, but a great set. And that was for Elizabeth, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Elizabeth. Being from Cullivo, that would mean quite a bit to you. Well, the next track is another request, and it comes from Grant McDougall, over in Argyll, I think you're in, Grant, if I remembered rightly. Hi Andy, can you play Home to Donegal by Nathan Carter, please? And that comes from Grant McDougall. Unfortunately, I don't have Nathan Carter, that very talented singer and accordion player who, coincidentally, performs with Lisa Stanley that I mentioned earlier on there. I don't have him doing it, but I do have our very own Skerry Vore, some very talented guys here and very nice guys as well. And here they are doing a live performance of Home to Donegal, which comes from a CD that the Park Bar in Glasgow produced. So I'm sure you'll enjoy this, Grant, and for everyone else tuned in.
The lights of London are far behind. The thoughts of homeland are clouding my mind. Familiar places come into view. I see my home now, soon I will see you. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander a thousand places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. We'll talk to the old folks, for they're getting on, and treat them to late nights and sing a few songs. We'll talk of the neighbors and life in the town. There's so much to tell them, the days fly around. This is my homeland, the place I was born in. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander a thousand places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. Then tomorrow we'll take a walk down to St. Mary's, to a sheltered spot. We'll kneel and pray there for the ones that are gone, and hope they'll be proud of their wandering son. my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal. This is my home, the place I was born. No matter where I go, it's in my soul. My feet may wander up the halls of places, but my heart will lead me back home to my Donegal.
There we are, Scary Four. Brilliant performers and Home to Donegal. And that was for Grant McDougall, and I hope everybody enjoyed that version. It's a fantastic live version. Well, it's time to cut across to Cooper and to hear from Pia with the Box and Fiddle News.
The Box and Fiddle News with Pia Walker.
Hello. Wow, it's already the end of September, and soon the October Box and Fiddle magazine will be in the clubs for you to order, and it'll also be coming through the letterboxes of the subscribers. And that's the first one for this season. Our clubs, quite a few clubs this time, and this week we have 3 clubs on the 25th. In Colburn on the 25th we have the Frank Morrison Band, and they have changed their starting time till 2 p.m. In Forfar, they have the Tay Cayley Band Trio, and McMurray, also at 2 p.m, has a visit by Nicola Braid and Gordon Haddo. On the 26th, Newton Grange has a club night. On the 27th, Roddy Matthews is coming to Glenrothes, and Sigil have the club night on the 27th too. And then on the 28th in Kelso, you can go and hear Ian MacPhail's Scottish Dance Band. And then you can go to Tirriff the next day on the 29th and hear the Crickshank Family Cayley Band. And then we're into October. On the 1st, Just and Benbecula have their evening, and this time this month it's in the Westford Inn in North Uist at 8 o'clock. On the 2nd, Jim Cleland will be guesting in Arbroath, and on the 2nd as well, Gretna will have the Judith Linton Trio. That's all for this week. I hope you have a great week. Bye!
The Box and Fiddle News with Pia Walker.
Thanks very much, Pia, and hope you all found a club that you can go and visit during the week. Some great acts on, so get out and get listening. Well, the next track, I'm going to play it for Alan Gifford. It's a great fiddle track, and I know that Alan and his family up there in Shetland will be tuned in and looking for some great music. Here is Gordon Gunn with Mulville Hills. Well, some outstanding fiddle playing from Gordon Gun Band there with a track called Mulville Hills, and a great album. Shoreside, I've got to thank a pal David for putting me onto that one, and a great album. Well, the next track, we slow it down a wee bit, and I'm quite sure there'll be a proud granny listening in. This track comes from Inver Blythe and Cleland Shand, and the tune is a bonny air called Miss Emily, which was composed by David Hunter. And if you're a fan of and tune into Tartan Tunes with Peter Wood, well, David co-presents that with Peter. And here is a track, Miss Emily, played by Inver Blythe and Cleland Shand. Isn't that a bonny track? That is Miss Emily, and it was composed by David Hunter, but beautifully played by Inver Blythe and Cleland Shand. And I look forward to hearing the three Shands before. I'm sure Dad and Mum will be with them very soon. That was Inver Blythe and Cleland Shand, and a beautiful track called Miss Emily. Well, the next request comes from David and Hazel. Now, they were looking for a track called The Bonny Banks of the Cree in A flat. Now, I couldn't find it in that key or that track. So I'm going to play, I know you're a fan of Ian Angus MacLeod's music and enjoy a tune with him. So for David and Hazel, here is Dougie MacLean's The Gale, played by Ian Angus MacLeod. Great track from Ian Angus MacLeod, The Gale, and that was for David and Hazel who are tuned in. And that was a Dougie MacLean composition for the film Last of the Mohicans. Now, you might have spotted that if you're a movie fan. Anyway, we move on to the next. Well, just before the next request, I got a message from John Snedden, and he says, "Can we let people know that Livingston Highland Society new season begins on Saturday, 22nd of October in Strathbrock Community Centre in Broxburn, and the band will be Keith Robertson Duo. And please note we have changed our start and finishing times to 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. And if you have any questions about the Livingston Highland Society, I have contact numbers for John Snedden. Obviously, I won't read them out on air, but if anybody needs them, get in touch with us and I'll pass those numbers to you. So that is Livingston Highland Society. Starts on Saturday, the 22nd of October in Strathbrock Community Centre in Broxburn, and their band will be Keith Robertson Duo, starting at 6:30 until 9:30. Okay, good stuff. So, on to the next request, and it comes from Brenda Jones, and Brenda asks for Roll Her in the Ryegrass by Ali Bain, if possible. Well, I'd never heard of that one, but here you are, Brenda, Roll Her in the Ryegrass, Discalloway Lass, and another tune from Ali Bain. And that was Roller in the Ryegrass, a medley from Ali Bain. And just in case Ali thought he was going to get a rest, here he is with Phil Cunningham, because Alan Barnett, who's in Oregon this week, said he would like to hear Phil Cunningham's Kimberley's Waltz, played by Phil and Ali. And your wish is our command, Alan. Here is Kimberley's Waltz from Ali Bain and Phil Cunningham. Well, a gorgeous tune, Kimberly's Waltz, and that comes from Ali Bain and Phil Cunningham. And if you were on Facebook, you would realise it did its usual, but we are back. Anyway, the next track comes from an album called Spellbound, and the first time I heard it, I certainly was. This is a great going tune from Sharon Shannon, the Irish accordion player, and what a player she is. And here she's to play the real Beatrice, and I'll play this one for Donald Todd because I know you like the good going stuff, Donald. So here for you is Sharon Shannon and the real Beatrice. The great playing of Sharon Shannon, and that was the real Beatrice from the album Spellbound. And if you get the chance, have a listen. It's a great album. Well, time for a sing song, and it's The Lights of Loch-and-Dall, come from Eriskate Lilt.
Castle Bay.
great set from Eriskillout, and that was The Lights of Lochendall and Devil in the Kitchen, and that wasn't for anybody, it was just for everybody to enjoy. I thought it was a request. And the next one is a request. It comes from Iris Sanderson. Iris, are you up in Shetland? I think you might be, I'm not 100% sure, but if you are. You asked for A Trip to Windsor from the Cape Breton Symphony. I don't have them doing it, but here is Nico McLaren and the Glen Craig Scottish Dance Band with A Trip to Windsor. Well, that was a great track from Nico McLaren and the Glen Craig Scottish Dance Band with A Trip to Windsor, and I hope you enjoyed that selection, Iris. And the next track is for any fans of great music and piano playing, because it's Bill Ewan, and here he is with Whistling Rufus. the great playing of Bill Ewan there with Whistling Rufus, composed by Kerry Mills in 1902. There you go. Bit of information you didn't need, but good to know. And we'll move on and move south to Dumfries, and it's John Douglas and his Scottish dance band with a great wee cheery tune here, Fiona's Polka. A great track from John Douglas and his band, and that was Fiona's Polka. Well, we move from Dumfries back up to the northwest and to Oban area to a man I wish I'd seen when he was playing and met, because he seems a great character. But here is Colin Campbell and his Scottish dance band with a good evergreen Old Comrades. Well, a great track, a great arrangement of Old Comrades from Colin Campbell and his Scottish dance band. Dan Grant, I saw your comment there. I'll bet you had a few laughs. I've heard some of his stuff, and I would like to have heard him live. I've seen him playing live. It would be quite entertaining evening, I'm quite sure. Anyway, the next track is a request, and it comes from Elizabeth Brown, and she asked for John Caskey singing Bonnie Galloway, please. I don't have John singing Bonnie Galloway, but I do have John singing live in 1990 with a stellar backing from John Douglas, Ian Muir, John McCroskey and Derek Hamilton. And here he is with Bonnie Never Bay for you, Elizabeth Brown.
Never joins the sea, that's the place I want to be, where the crofters tend their sheep and make the hay, working on a threshing mill, back in bonny Pettyville. You can get a view of bonny Never Bay. You can go to Kirtley, that's the place beside the sea, or to Hope or Tull a few miles further west. Oh, that's how I'd long to be, that's my home beside the sea, for that's the place I dearly love the best. There's the waters of Askew, there's the bonny cave of Slough, and Cleveland and Lowell, they are grand. Oh, that's how I long to be, that's my home in Rutherford, in the place that's known as bonny Never Bay. Now, if ever you come north, just come to my place of birth. Forget about Loch Lomond and Loch Tay. Build your castles in the sand, that's my home in Sutherland, in the place that's known as bonny Never Bay, in the place that's known as bonny Never Bay.
Well, a lovely rendition of Bonnie Never Bay from way back in 1990. I think it was down in Annan, and one of the chaps playing marvellous accordion in the background was Ian Muir there, and so it makes sense we'll have a track from Ian Muir and his band with A Strip the Willow, and I'll play this for Sheila and Billy. That's from Douglas Watson. Great sound from Ian Muir and the guys with a Strip the Willow, and that's from Ian's album Dance Dance Dance. Great stuff. And we head to Argyll this time, or the Argyll area for the photographs, but the tunes are 2-4 marches, and we're heading to North America because it's Bobby Brown and the Scottish accent. What a great sound they have with some 2-4 marches. Well, a great track from Bobby Brown and the Scottish accent with some 2-4 pipe marches with no chord at the end because it caught me out. Anyway, well, it's about that time and I see many are heading off. If you're heading off, where better than to maybe have a look at Tartan Tunes. I don't know who's on this week, but Peter and David usually have a great mixture of folk on there with some interesting stuff to hear and say. So hope you've enjoyed the programme. I just saw one that came in there. Elaine Marie, can you say a big hi to Jane, our next door neighbour, who has helped Dad and me so much in Shetland? Well, hello to Jane, who's next door to Elaine Marie. And we'll finish off with a track from Craig Payton, and it's a two-step called The Gape It Wifey. But until next week, hope you have a great time. Thanks very much for your company for the last couple of hours. Ewan will be back with you. You'll be pleased to hear he'll be back in the hot seat next week, and I'll leave you with Craig Payton and two-step The Gape It Wifey. So take care of yourselves, and till the next time, bye bye for now.